Hello there, my beautiful Capricorn friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Capricorn, this is your monthly reading for February. Spirit has some important messages they wanted to share with you as you navigate through this month. Now, in my morning meditation, Spirit has called me to use these specific decks in your reading today. So we're going to start with an oracle message from the Guardian Angel Oracle card deck. And then we're going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what else Spirit wants to share with you. A bonus card. This is the Into the Lonely Woods Oracle deck. And we're going to close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that you're meant to know this month. Capricorn. So we are getting here adjustment. You're going to experience an adjustment this month, or an adjustment is needed. You're going to feel this energy within you, Capricorn. So the message of this card is don't let feelings of inferiority and self-blame steal your energy and focus. You are not defined by your mistakes or shortcomings, but by your ability to receive and give love. So I'm going to read that one more time. Don't let feelings of inferiority and self-blame steal your energy and focus. You are not defined by your mistakes or shortcomings, but by your ability to receive and give love. So I feel there may be an adjustment period or something that is happening right now in your life, and maybe there's energy right now that you're meant to become aware of around you. Like, what is it that you're feeling right now? Capricorn. How are you doing this month? How are you doing as you're entering into February? Right? This is a self check-in. This is what spirit guides are saying here. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting for you 2 of Swords. We have a crossroads. We have a decision, a choice to make here. I'm feeling that some of you are kind of going back and forth. You're not sure. Perhaps you're looking for clarification or guidance around this. That guidance is coming in for you. What Spirit wants you to do is quiet the noise around you and allow your soul to speak, to express itself through calm, quiet, creating equilibrium within you. So that's the 2 of Swords here. We also have the 7 of Wands. This is where you need to stand your ground. Okay, I'm getting into a little bit of turbulent energy, a turbulent patch that some of you might be going through. So perhaps there's some sort of a challenge or obstacle that you're facing right now. There's something that you're trying to do and it's a little bit kind of harder to deal with it, or you're having to make an adjustment of some sort in order to make this work. I don't know what this is, but they're wanting you to be really strong as you're moving through this energy. So 7 of Wands, and we also have 9 of Wands. So we have energy that feels like it's up in the air, right? It feels like, okay, what am I doing here? I'm needing to organize some of the wands that might be floating up to create stability, to really lay those solid foundations, to really organize things in your life. So 9 of Wands is asking you to do this because you're actually elevating to a higher frequency and vibration. And this is why the turbulence is coming in. It's because there are certain energies in your life that need to be balanced out. So that's the 9 of Wands. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So look at that, Capricorn. We have definitely something that you are going through right now, and Spirit is asking you to remain strong. Okay, don't allow fear or external energies to interfere with the vibration that you're resonating at where you're feeling good. If you're feeling like things are a bit unstable, they want you to watch out for the energies that are creating that instability. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. Spirit is letting you know that you have a lot of power right now, Capricorn, to really apply that power, tap into that inner strength. Okay, this is a warrior spirit that needs to be activated, especially if you feel you're not in that essence. Okay, so we have a split on your path right now. So I'm seeing some of you moving in different directions, right? Perhaps you're walking along this road and all of a sudden this path appears, right? Maybe there's a choice you have to make. I don't know what it is that's shown up in your life here, Capricorn, but there's a path that is revealing itself. This could show up as, a job opportunity. This can show up as, a skill that you can take in order to grow, an opportunity at work to be promoted, right? These kinds of things. There's an option. There's something that has come in and it's going to actually change the direction of your life. You're very aware of this. And I'm seeing some of you that are something to do with you actually taking action on it. Like, I feel that you're stuck and maybe you haven't taken the action, or maybe you are someone that has taken the action and kind of questioning whether this was the right decision or not. Like, I'm seeing you going back and forth. So you're going to have to explain to me here, Capricorn, how this card's energy is coming into your life in the comment section below. It's going to be different for everyone, right? And I'm seeing some of you looking at two different perspectives. Like, some of you may have stepped up, or it's like you have heightened in your knowledge. Your consciousness has expanded here. So there's awareness of something different, like looking at something from what you were looking at. And then all of a sudden, something happened that allowed another path to open for you to see something differently. Okay, so I feel there's guidance coming in here, and there's activations within you happening as you make choices and decisions in your life. And if you are someone that is finding that you're having a difficult time in making a decision or a choice, like you're not sure what to do with something that you're trying to do, it's, it feels like the action is very clear, but there's fear. There's something here that is holding you back. So Spirit wants you to take a look at, okay, what is it that's holding me back? Is this something that I've done in the past many times? Is this a pattern or a habit that I have that I'm being brought awareness around, where you're starting to see it and you're meant to break it because you're seeing it? So you have the ability right now, if you want to, if you desire to break that habit and shift the direction your life takes now. So your choices are what is manifesting what you desire to experience here. So this is a Two of Swords energy. It's very powerful for you right now. And maybe there isn't anything that is coming up in your life right now, but what I'm getting here is you thinking about something. This could be something very, very small, maybe even just choosing what you want to eat today. Maybe you've been finding yourself looking, picking more than normal. Maybe you're hearing about other people that's having a hard time picking out something. You're seeing this wave of energy around you. So this is just Spirit letting you know that this energy is there, to be aware and mindful of it, that, okay, I'm in this vibration right now, whereas it's a picking and choosing, maybe even having difficulty with it, or actually doing really well with it. Now, what I'm seeing here is some of you, because you've been following your intuition, you've been really picking up on that guidance, you're finding yourself kind of navigating and moving efficiently through whatever energies are coming your way. Now, there is definitely an emphasis here, encouragement to have some healthy boundaries up, to stand up for yourself. You are not a doormat, Capricorn. I'm seeing someone that may be feeling like they're being taken for granted or taken advantage of. You are someone that gives a lot of your love, your energy. I feel that you do it freely. And because you do it this way, sometimes that can be, again, taken for granted or advantage of, right? So when you're feeling this energy, when you're receiving that energy back, it's actually lowering your vibration. So you want to make sure that Anything that you're feeling, like these feelings. This is what I believe. When we receive these feelings, it's our body letting us know that, okay, you know what, the energy, maybe it's time to put some healthy boundaries up around this person or whatever energy it is that you're experiencing. It's your alert system, your body letting you know. This is your inner guidance. So they really want you to tune into that and allow yourself to keep your energetic space vibrating in harmony with who you are and not allowing other energies to interfere with what it is that you're currently doing. So when you're finding that you're in a place of interference, like things are interfering, you know, how can I bring myself into balance in order to bring everything else into balance, like the experience of it, right? So you're choosing to show up in this experience in this strong, balanced energy and not allowing these outside energies to interact or interfere, right? Sometimes they do interfere, but we can bring ourselves back into alignment pretty quickly if we practice to do it every single day, right? So they're wanting you to speak your truth here as well. So I feel that maybe you're in a situation right now, Capricorn, where you're meant to speak up. Maybe there's something that you've been holding on to, something that you have been wanting to say, something that maybe is a truth, right? And they're wanting you to speak that truth. And if someone does not match that vibration, that energy, and there's, you know, this, you know, opposite magnet effect where it's like pushing you apart, that's a sign for you, right? So it's really interesting how Spirit is coming in with the guidance and the experience you might be feeling around the Seven of Wands. And the number 7, I always find it to be a more a spiritual number. Like, I feel that you're more connected to your intuition recently than you ever have been before. And maybe things aren't making sense to you right now as far as why maybe you're feeling like the energy around you isn't right, or a specific person, the energy doesn't feel right at this time. Don't be afraid to say no. No is a complete sentence, but I feel it's now time to recognize, you know, the energies that you're inviting into your space, right? Because this is going to have a direct impact on your experience in whatever it is that you're going through right now. So it's really important that, you know, you navigate through this journey just being aware of everything that's happening within you and how that can be reflecting to you in your reality. Okay, so very powerful stuff. And yeah, it feels some of you may be walking on eggshells around somebody or a situation. It's kind of like you're tiptoeing. You're not wanting to disturb anything. And maybe that's what you're meant to do, right? In the situation that you're in, I don't know, but your intuition is letting you know. And there, especially if you're feeling like you're taking action and you have no idea why, I feel this is your intuition guiding you, and you just surrendering to the flow and allowing yourself to move and do what it is that you're being called to do, right? So there's a big choice that is happening here. You're making a choice. You're navigating these energies. You are highly intuitive. You have access to information that sometimes doesn't make sense, but it's information that every single one of us has access to. It's the Akashic records. It's information, all information in the world, in the universe, right? Everything, it's there, and you're accessing right now. It's so interesting because I feel some of you are receiving downloads, like you're inspired right now, right? Even though you're going through this, some of you are really balanced. Like, you're keeping your energy in a way where you're not allowing these outside external energies to interfere. So I'm seeing you climbing really high here vibrationally. And, you know, even though it's rocky, you're doing really good with it. You're kind of like, you know what? I know this is what I've been dealt right now in this situation, but I'm going to make the best of it. I'm going to make sure that I implement practices or techniques or just, you know, a routine, a schedule, whatever it is for you to keep yourself in alignment, right? And become aware of the kind of energies that keep you at a high vibration and remaining in that energy, or being aware that, okay, if I do this thing or connect with this person, I know what that's going to feel like. So if I do that, I want to be extra energized, make sure I'm taking time to take care of my body, myself, before I put more energy out there, right? And You're actually leveling up, Capricorn. There's a leveling up that is happening right now. So you're elevating to this higher frequency and vibration where you're going to experience things that you might not have experienced before in your life. So new experiences, things that you have to go through, things that you have to tackle, right? Changes and little adjustments you're going to have to make along the way. But know that everything is working in the way it's meant to for you. And you're exactly where you need to be right now in the energies that you're meant to be in. And again, if you're feeling that you're not in that vibration and energy that you would like to be in, then it's up to you to actually cultivate that energy in your life, right? You are the magician. You are the architect. You are the one that co-creates this reality you're living in with the universe. It's your experience of it, right? The external universe, like we can't control anything that happens around us because we can't control people, we can't control things that are going on, right? But we can control how we show up and choose to experience what we're going through, right? And I feel that is so important because when we disconnect from ourselves, it's almost like you disconnect from the matrix or whatever this realm, earth realm is, right? And it kind of gets a little bit messy, a little bit chaotic. It doesn't make sense. And when we start to reconnect back with ourselves, it gives us a more clearer picture and it guides us through some of the things that we might be experiencing that are challenging for us. So this is where you're building a lot of strength right now. So Spirit is really wanting you to tap into your strength no matter what you're going through. You're meant to go through that, right? And they're letting you know that you're equipped. You have all the tools, all the resources you need right now to stand firm in your own source energy. Okay, they're saying that you're very strong, the life you desire to experience, you're in this. So the other thing here is when we're holding on to a lot of weight, when we're not in a good vibration, that's usually not a good time to manifest, right? It's not a good time to pull energies in because now we're pulling it in that vibration, right? And then we're going to experience that. So instead of trying to manifest in that energy, let's try to take care of ourselves, right? To really nurture this physical body, this being, to recharge and re-energize so then we can start to manifest again. So whenever we're in this vibration that doesn't feel right, it just means, okay, we need to focus on self-care, right? What is it that I can do right now to bring myself up to a good vibration or frequency? Like I'm seeing someone that might be dealing with health issues right now, right? And maybe there's something that has been going on for a long time. Perhaps this is something chronic. Now, I just want to first share with you that I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here. If you are feeling any kind of physical ailments, please go see a medical professional. Okay, so looking at alternatives to actually become an active participant in the co-creation of this desired physical health, right? You have to research your style. I just feel this is how the world is. We are going to have to research things ourselves to find our own truths, to find our own way, right? To figure out our body. We have to take responsibility for our own soul. And sometimes that means trying to find out what it is on your own, right? So it's really important that you really take care and focus on your health, your well-being, right? And again, when you're going through an experience where you're finding things to be challenging, Spirit is calling you not to be too hard on yourself. Be loving towards yourself because you are trying your best. You are your biggest cheerleader. Okay, this is what Spirit is saying. You are your biggest cheerleader, and you know, who's going to cheer us on? It has to be us. It has to be, I always find that anytime I've ever done anything in my life, it was to really reconnect with myself and everything else and how I can show up in that energy all the time, right? This has kind of been something that I've been going through my entire life, being aware of this, right? And I feel that you also have been aware of this, Capricorn, and you may have had situations in your life that didn't make sense or, but you just knew, like you have this inner knowing, and trusting it for you is very important. So anytime you're feeling interference that is cutting you off from this connection to yourself, this inner knowing, that's where Spirit is letting you know, okay, it's time to come back to yourself before we level up to the next frequency and vibration, to the next whatever that requires your full energy, because you can't go up there empty, right? So very important message here for you through this. So you are expanding. Ultimately, you are growing, you are elevating right now, and Spirit needs your strength. They need you to show up every single day for yourself. Tap into that inner warrior spirit and really shine that light in the world. And make sure you're taking care of yourself in between. Okay, so let's pull the Into the Lonely Woods. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. We're going to see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you through this deck. So your message today is the truth comes softly. The truth comes softly. Now, some of you might be seeing butterflies. This is just a confirmation that you're in this vibration and energy. There is a transformation happening, whether it's a big one or a small one, as you are seeing these butterflies. The number 36 is coming through this card as well. This is giving me timing for you, so I'm getting 36 days around the message of this card. So let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you with this card. So the truth comes softly. In the clean space of freedom to witness the self, we can find ways to work with the truth. Truths are not the same as facts. Truths are about our stories and the story of our lives thus far. Being isolated for time can mean we begin to understand far more deeply what our stories have become, and we begin to know how our stories need to change. The tale of your life becomes more and more clearly written by yourself, without all the suggestions and interruptions, even those that were well meant of others. Let the truth become clearer and clearer until it is in front of you. This truth is your story, and it's yours to write. So look at that, Capricorn. The truth comes softly. And I feel what Spirit is showing me is truth is coming through little bits and pieces of light in everything that you are currently doing. It's coming through like rays of light. You're seeing it. If you're not seeing it, perhaps there's distractions around you. Okay, so let's pull your angel number and close off with a message for you today. So if you're seeing this angel number, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. So 1414, light up. Spirit is wanting you to light up. If you're seeing this number, remember the message of this card. So focus on your needs, your desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. So you want to stay in that good vibrational energy and really lighten things up, right? Light yourself up as well. We have some keywords here. Be aware of any kind of mood swings that you're having at this time, Capricorn. The energy of respect, family, constructive outlook, and quality are also coming through. Oh, and before I forget, I just wanted to mention to everyone that I have a secondary channel. It's called Sacred Knowledge Living. Now, this is a channel where myself and my family bring you creative content together. You're going to find podcasts there with us, meditations, and behind the scenes, and so much more. I'm going to leave a link in the description box below. If you're interested, you can go and check that out. Otherwise, enjoy the video. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.